So I can't tell Minecraft from Fortnite. The point is, Minecraft is not the point here. So there are two different audiences that are going to love this movie. Kids between the ages of 2 and 45, and then people who can't get enough of the Aerosmith scene in Blades of Glory, or anyone who finds this scene in Nacho Libre funny, or even anybody that still quotes Napoleon Dynamite to this day. The IP here literally does not matter at all, even though it's called a Minecraft movie. Barbie was called Barbie for a very specific reason, as were the Lego movies. Same thing. It was very specific to the world of Legos. But in this movie, the Minecraft stuff could have been substituted for Thomas the Tank Engine, or Yo Gabba Gabba, if you remember that one. It's like Warner Brothers, they had a big board meeting, and they're mining for, unsoiled IPs, and somebody says, well, what about the one with all the squares? And then somebody else says, oh, you mean The View? So eventually they Googled it, and they printed up a bunch of pictures and handed them to director Jared Hess and said, here, make a movie that looks like this. Look, there is no movie this year that I was dreading more than this one. But then I found myself laughing. It's honestly one of the dumbest things I've ever seen. But then again, so is Napoleon Dynamite, and that still lives on. I'm not saying that this is a game changer. It's probably not even going to be in anybody's Christmas stocking on Christmas. But the one-liners were so out there that I just couldn't help but laugh, because that's one of the key principles of a joke, right? Is to surprise the audience. And a lot of the lines really took me by surprise. Jack Black surprised me by showing me that he's still got it. But man, he is looking rough. The whole time I kept fearing that he was going to have a heart attack on screen because of how hard he was going in this movie. As far as Jason Momoa, you're always going to get one of two versions of him. One version you could get him as is just a corporate pawn where he's playing Aquaman and he's just sticking to the script, getting the job done. And then you have the Fast X version of him. And that's pretty much what you get here. And I'm not saying that is a bad thing. And as far as the action in this movie, there's a lot of it, and it's just one of those things where you're already strapped to the roller coaster, so you just have to go along with it. Like, everybody's invincible in this movie. Spoiler alert, nobody dies. I'm pretty sure that all the action was mandated by the studio, which, it is what it is. Honestly, I feel like this would have been the funniest table read to sit through. I don't normally watch behind the scenes stuff, but I actually do want to see the deleted scenes in this movie, because I know that there are amazing jokes on the cutting room floor. And they're not even jokes. It's all about who's saying it and what's coming out of their mouth. It's almost like Jason Momoa channeled Jack Black from the Jumanji movies, and then Jack Black is doing his Tenacious D shtick. And the graphics are half the reason to see it. Not because they're so mind-blowing and, cutting edge. They look like a paint project out of Windows 8. They are hilariously horrible. And it's fun because you know that the movie makers are in on the joke. They're not trying to give you the best that they have. They're just like, hey, this game looks very primitive and ridiculous, so the movie does too. All these other movies are vying for like the best graphics in the world. But when you have a studio that takes the opposite route, it definitely sticks out. So yeah, the kids will love it for all the wild, zany action. The adults are actually going to enjoy it because there's a lot of funny jokes. It's a lot of fun, too, to unravel the Christmas light string of Napoleon Dynamite references throughout. But let's give it up for the marketers for once, huh? The trailer looked like absolute garbage. They kept everything and anything that was remotely good in this movie out of the trailer. They are really banking on word of mouth. And who knows, maybe I'm the only one who is going to find this movie funny. The reviews aren't out yet. Maybe I'm going to be the pink sheep here. I don't know. But I really thought it was funny. And a lot of the credit goes to the trailer for not ruining any jokes. I mean, the only thing I remember from it was, I am Groot. Who is it? Jack. Oh, Steve. The only thing I remember from it is I am Steve, and it just looked stupid. But I will say, as a word of caution, if you want to survive the car trip home, do not let your kids eat any sugar while watching this movie, because I'm pretty sure their hearts are going to explode and you'll be taking them to the ER. Like, this movie is wild, bright, and loud. It's kind of what I expect the Trolls movies to be like. So that's all I've got. Subscribe and ring the bell to get notified for the video I'm going to do where I roast the critics and maybe some audience members who saw this movie. Let me know if you've seen it, and if you have, what did you think? If you're not going to see it, why not? Let me know all that in the comments down below. Leave a like, share this with some friends, and I will see you in the next video. I think the original Minecraft was a Minesweeper. Charlie Brown would have fit right in. Charlie Brown would have fit right in because he was a blockhead.
Just to let you know that if you look up pictures of Fortnite and Minecraft, you can definitely tell what Fortnite is, and you can definitely tell what Minecraft is.
Really?
Yes.
Did you notice I said Fortnite? I thought that was hilarious. And then Jack Black is doing his Tenacious D. Oh, geez, that. It'd be kind of funny.
I'm gonna cut a little hole right here for you.
Just stick your tongue through it. Just as bad.